Welcome back to Shantae Half-Genie Hero. I'm going to buy things now before we head to Tassel Town. So this time, I'll get what I need. I don't even know what we need. Do we need anything in particular? I did want to get the armor, but I have less money than I expected because I had to buy that warp dance. Let's see, what do we... Oh, we need... Oh, I already got the fireball. You know what, I'll just buy the armor. I'm just gonna buy the armor. And I'm going to buy some shampoo. Some armor and shampoo. So, I didn't explain the armor. The armor reduces your damage by half. So, there's your explanation. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's one of the better upgrades. It's something you really should get right away. That's twice the hearts, basically. Right, Sky?
Twice the hearts?
It's like the final upgrade in Ocarina of Time, but you get it right away. Take me to Tassel Town.
Is Tassel Town greater than Scuttle Town?
No, it's a wasteland. Sky, you're sure this is the location I got from the mayor? Mayor? If this is Tassel Town, it's sure seen better days. It was destroyed centuries ago. Who said that? It was Holly all along. You again? What are you doing here anyway? My job. Everyone back in Scuttle Town has lost their memories. Obviously, which is why the mayor sent me here to check it out. I am the town genie after all. Maybe if we work together, we could... How sad. If you want your job back so badly, why don't you go cry to the mayor? I can't. He's forgotten everything too. Then do us all a favor. Take your airheaded friend and go back to being a has-been. Rude.
Lola's not here.
She's talking about Sky.
What?
Well, because Sky's... Look at her. She's dead from the neck up.
She just has something on her mind.
She just has something on her mind. She can't figure out why she can't remember anything. Something's... Oh, she's up to something. Now I'm going to find out what. Sky, you stay here while I have a look around. Yeah, great idea, Shantae. Leave your amnesiac friend in the middle of a dangerous wasteland.
Wasteland.
Ready, set, go.
That should be a My Chemical Romance song.
Ready, set, go.
That sounds like way too happy than anything they'd ever sing.
Sounds like okay, go.
I really like these spiny characters.
I don't.
But they have a good design, honestly.
Yeah, they're kind of... I don't know, I feel like they're there to slow you down. Which I guess is the idea of enemies.
Just like molasses.
Just like... Yeah, molasses. That's a good word to use.
You got 1 of 10 sunken souls?
1 of 10 sunken souls. I like how it tells you how many total there are, like, in the game.
I mean, I'll accept it because I personally don't want to scavenge.
Yeah, it's worse than being like, how many do I need? I don't know. I guess actually, usually games do tell you, like even like, well, another Ocarina of Time reference, the Gold Skulltulas, but they kind of had like a story way of telling you. They're like, I was cursed and there's 100 gold Skulltulas and you need to kill them all. Yes. But here it's just like, there's 10 of these.
You just need to collect them all, but they don't tell you why.
Yeah, it really doesn't tell you why at any point. Like, until you have them all.
The end.
That's not a spoiler. It's a spoiler. I think everyone will survive.
Spoiler alert, Shantae saves the day.
Yeah, spoiler, we beat the game. It's a sand windstorm.
Those
This is a
stuff are
bad
no
place to
joke,
be.
dude.
So this, like, pushes you Unless you stand behind something.
I think if you're in monkey mode and cling to the wall, you should be good. That's my theory.
You can just cling to the wall and be fine.
But monkeys, it's been proven that monkeys can survive sandstorms.
Is that a real fact you're laying down on me?
No, but it would be an awesome one if they did find out.
Yeah. Hey, monkeys can I mean, sandstorms aren't like... I mean, they're not like gonna kill you, are they?
Yeah, you could get buried alive in a sandstorm. It's like an avalanche. Depending on like how much the sandstorm is at. There's parts where you could be like standing right in front of someone and then you get lost completely and you know you could get
got a daisy
buried,
chain, you gotta hold hands. You're gonna get lost in the sand. What do you think happened to this place?
A sand monster. Chromie.
Sand monster. That's a pretty good guess.
Chromie?
No. What? It's a good guess. A character from a completely different series came in.
Hey, Blizzard.
This store we can't use yet.
But I want to use it now.
Nope. Too windy.
What? How is there a sandstorm in there? In the realm of genies? That makes no sense.
Maybe it's what's the word I'm looking for here? Coterminous.
I have no idea.
Maybe
they're like a word.
They're like, well, it is a word. I just can't pronounce it right because I can't remember how it's spelled. But they're like blending into each other.
Huh.
I guess. That's my guess. Or maybe there's just naturally occurring sandstorms.
In the realm of genies.
In the realm of genies. This is a cool little temple.
This is a cool game. I love this art. Look at this. This is good.
Oh my gosh. It's a giant monster. You were right, actually.
Oh no, it's a scroll up.
I'm like honestly surprised that you just guessed that.
I mean, it was kind of like things happen.
Things happen. Monsters are involved. So I'm actually going to ignore the gems. I could get greedy.
Like the Grinch.
And be like a pro and get all these gems and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get to the top and get out of this situation.
But wait, there's a chest.
Well, we can't get that stuff yet.
No.
One day, when we become a real boy.
That would be a little too much for the story if Shantae becomes a real boy.
She just becomes a boy. It's like, okay.
No more genie
that coming. She loses her genie powers too.
I mean,
that would be a twist, especially after not Pirate's Curse. Well, I guess Pirate's Curse.
I think
she loses it again. It's like, Shantae, you just can't hold on to your powers.
I just think, and understandably so, that would turn the community against the developers, which, understandably so. I want Shantae to become a full genie.
That would be cool. That would be cool if they ever made like a... Well, I was gonna say like a finale game, but you can't just make her a genie and then end it there. You gotta have a game after that. You gotta have Shantae, the full genie hero.
Well, no, I would accept it like this. At the beginning of the final game, she becomes a genie, and then she's a genie throughout the game.
And then they make an anime series, and she gets trapped in a lamp, and then someone finds her, and she just wants to be free.
It's just an Aladdin reboot.
Yeah, except it's just Aladdin, but it's Shantae.
Shantae and Genie are just switched. You know,
it's a terrible idea.
No, that would actually be kind of cool, and I would watch that, honestly.
No, they have to keep making Shantae games, or I'll be upset.
I'm a firm believer, and this is because a lot of Western writing, particularly. I'm a firm believer of everything that has a beginning has an end. That is one thing that Western writing needs to learn from Eastern culture writing. Like, you guys, you can't spam Batman forever. That's why your comic series suck. You can't spam Captain America and Iron Man forever. That's why the comics are starting to suck. That's why the movies are starting to suck. That's why people are losing interest. Every series that has a beginning needs an end.
Yeah, I can see your point. After a while, that happens to a lot of series. It just keeps going and it gets worse. But what about Mario? He's been around for like 30 years. He's still cool.
You know how they got around that?
By making the same game over and over?
Because Mario doesn't have an official lore.
Oh yeah, I guess he doesn't. He just has games. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Mimo even said,
It's like each game is like its
totally
own
lost my
Mario.
train of thought there. Yeah, he said Mario. He basically said Mario like doesn't have a story. That's for Zelda.
And that's the point. Well, I mean, technically Zelda doesn't even have a story because each game is its own game.
No, Zelda has like deep lore, man.
They have that quote-unquote timeline, which isn't a timeline. It's just kind of like alternate parallel universes or whatever. And it's just like they somewhat connect, but each game is pretty much its own game. And that's how they get around the whole...
Oh, you're saying it doesn't have like one
consistent
connected story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that does have that timeline, but that's still not like
and it's not even a timeline. It's three parallel universes.
Yeah. So, how about that Shantae?
Shantae for Mario Party.
You know, I really like this section of the game. I feel like they did almost everything right here, except for these archers.
I think you're just saying that because they keep hitting you.
Well, it's just that I feel like they shouldn't have as much range as they do, because they can hit you from way off screen. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe that's just part of the challenge. Like, you got these arrows flying around. Oh dear.
Monkey saved the day. I told you can beat the game with just the monkey suit.
You can beat the game with just the monkey. It's like beating Mario 64 DS with just the Yoshi. Which apparently you can do, but I don't know if you have to utilize the hats. Which I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. If they haven't played Mario 64 or DS, they sure don't.
I only played Mario 64.
You know, Mario, the original 64, is in my opinion better. Because it uses a joystick.
Also, it's not on the DS, it's on a full length, like a giant home console.
Yeah, I'm not personally. I just kind of prefer playing on the big screen as opposed to the
handheld.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's Tuki. We're gonna buy something from her. We're gonna buy. We're gonna trade for a gem jug dance. Should I have done that? I'm not 100% sure.
Nope. I think we got the bad end of the deal.
We don't need the warp dance anymore. I needed it that one time because I screwed up. But now I got something cool.
You done screwed the pooch.
So this is kind of why I was saying that we kind of don't dance, but kind of do dance for money. Because we can turn into a gem, or a gem jug.
I was like, a gem?
And you just create money. The only problem though is you can't like really do it forever. Because it uses magic. So, you know, I really shouldn't have gotten the gem jug dance. I don't know why I did that. Whatever, we'll come across Tuki again. I'll switch it back if we really need to. I feel like I'm not going to use either the warp dance or the gem jug dance that much though.
So then you don't need either?
I mean, I was going to switch eventually. So I just got out of the way. I'm just trying to convince myself that I made the right choice.
I hope you do. Why is he so fat?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he looks like he's stuffed, honestly.
I need to know the lore
his coat
behind
with
that.
Cotton.
Maybe it's too much save data from the past 3 games?
Yeah, he's bloated with save data. Stop right there, Holly Lingerbean. Get lost, you. Can't you see I'm busy? Standing here.
I really can't see you're busy.
I don't know how everyone back in Tassel Town lost their memories, but I'm guessing you're behind it all. Duh. The last thing I'd want is your dumb genie job. So it was you. Okay, I'll level it with you. You see, I'm not really a half-genie at all. Okay,
she's a full genie.
She's a memory. A memory of the most important person of all time.
What? What? Shantae's mom?
Shantae's mom. No way! A memory can't be a real person. Oh, please. When you're a true legend like I am, you can be anything you want. They told me I could be anything I want, so I became a memory. A long time ago...
My mom always told me.
She always told me. A long time ago, I was Tassel Town's smartest, most beautiful, brightest star. I was a summa cum laude, homecoming queen, and Miss Tassel Town 3 years running. Okay.
Homecoming queen?
I was adored and celebrated with tributes, paintings, statues, and books. All about me. Sometimes, even I don't know how I got to be so amazing.
Wow. Pretty vain there.
Just a little. But then the stupid town was destroyed by a stupid sandstorm that lasted for hundreds of years. So lame. Oh, it was a sandstorm that destroyed it. So that time that I said you were right about that thing that you guessed right was wrong.
You were wrong the whole time.
The memory of me was almost lost. Sigh, fortunately, I ran into Wilbur. Wilbur?
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Num num time. It's Wilbur, the giant, sandworm. Whoa, it's that enormous worm again. Wilbur is a rare species of titanic chylopod. Chilopoda, I guess.
Chilopoda.
That feeds on neurotransmissions. Pretty cool, huh?
Holy crap, what the heck?
Anyway, I realized that in order to remain the strongest memory, I simply needed to eliminate all other memories by feeding them to him. Say so long to your friends, they're about to become worm food. Go on, eat.
Wait, he's gonna go eat Skull Town?
He's eating memories and stuff. So he like ate all of the citizens' memories. You're a monster. Oh well. Since I can't seem to penetrate your dumb genie brain, I'll have to resort to something a lot more messy. Wilbur Smasher! So Wilbur is like a really like super easy boss.
But he looks menacing.
He looks menacing, but he sucks.
Oh my gosh, he's a 2D sprite on a 3D plane. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. So what is he? Shoots his eyeball at you, and then he shoots a bunch of rocks at you. And then there's one that I didn't get to fast enough because I wasn't paying attention. And then you just kind of hit it into one of these cannon holes. And then you shoot him in his big stupid eye.
His big stupid eye.
Here we go. I gotta say, this is probably the worst animation in the game.
But I mean, it still looks good.
I don't know. Why is it moving so slow? Is it supposed to be slow-mo?
Maybe it's the frames rate.
No, I don't know. There's something weird about it. There's something jarring about the way that the cannon shoots into his eye to me. And that's my take.
And I'm taking it to the bank.
Honestly, this boss bass is kind of like, after you get over how cool this becomes a very boring boss fight. Because it's like the same, I don't know, 2 or 3 phases over and over. And it's like very easy.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That might be for like dramatic effect or something, how slow it is.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I didn't know what was wrong with it, but yeah, I think it is like supposed to be slow-mo. So this eyeball you can hit with your hair, but it eventually gets to a point where it's going too fast that you can't like realistically hit it without getting hit.
Unless you're pro. Which we're gonna demonstrate right now.
Unless you're like frame perfect, but just utilize the fireball, and you're A-okay.
You're AOE.
You're AOE. No, it's not an AOE. It's a single target.
I like how he doesn't even watch the cannon. He's just like watching.
He's just staring at Shantae. I'm gonna get you.
Holy, that is fast.
This isn't even its final speed. Come on, Worm Man, step it up.
Worm Man for Smash.
He could also be an assist trophy. All of the bosses in this game could be assist trophies. We got Giga Mermaid, we got Wilbur. They'll just show up in the background. Well, they may as well be bosses then. Right? Do they still have stage bosses?
I don't know, I haven't played the latest Smash. The latest Smoosh.
I haven't played it without, like, tournament settings, which is kind of upsetting to me.
Because the tournament settings aren't good?
Well, no, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's been nothing but training for me, and it's like, I kind of want to have fun again. You fool! Look what you've done! All those memories! There they are, just floating there. All those memories.
Floating on.
They're free now, as they should be. But every memory should be of me! Me! Well, I'm sure some of them are. They just can't all be. What a life lesson.
It kind of is.
How dare you say that? I'm unforgettable. I'll show you.
Now I'll show you.
Now I'll show you. As she apparates into nothingness. Bye-bye, Holly. As long as you don't remember her, she won't come back.
Oh, wow. Is that Lord? What?
Yeah. What a pain in the rear. Yeah, so you just have to not remember her, and she's gone forever. Because that's how living memories work, I guess.
That's pretty amazing.
And that's a Tassel Town, down.
Tassel Town down. One more town to go.
Daughter of the Genies, welcome to the Genie Realm, enter the light. What do we get this time? An Elefante.
The Shark Dance. The Shark Dance.
The Shrek Dance?
The Shark Dance.
The Shark Dance.
Shark.
Oh, that'd be cool. A shark? Yeah, that would be cool. So now that we have Elephant, we can break big blocks.
I approve.
I approve this message.
I approve this rampage.
This rampaging elephant. Alright, so we're gonna end the episode here and figure out what's going on with the citizens of Scuttle Town now that they're back to normal.
If there is such thing as normal for them.
As if there is such a thing as normal. See you there.